walking, attempting to cross from Cedar Key back to essentially the Waccasassa ramp. But it's not going to be easy. Kind of ready just to walk all day long. Alright dudes, so filming this on my phone because my camera is in my backpack, and we're currently here with my dude Trey. We're walking, attempting to cross pretty much from Cedar Key back to essentially the Waccasassa ramp on foot to fish some backcountry ponds and creeks and just see what this part of Florida is hiding back here. Right now we got pretty good terrain. I'm gonna do my best to capture this on photo and video with the DSLR, but it's sort of tough back here that stopping, you know, every 100 yards to take a photo is not realistic. But if you're seeing this, it means we ended up with enough footage to put something together. So stay tuned, bitches. Dang, dude, that's the marsh we got to get through. All right, we're a few miles in through some cypress trees. You can see it just broke open here. Terrain's changing a little bit as we get towards that salt water. Trey was telling me you could see all this marsh behind me. It just trickles out, and that's what ends up turning into all these creeks and stuff that he fishes with his boat. So we're not far, but that's not easy to walk in.
Like, there's a big dead cypress tree right here. Probably cut off the chainsaw a long fucking time ago, but the cedar tree is growing up out of the middle of the stump.
Unbelievable, dude.
So sick.
We're backing it right now, dude. Not the easiest terrain here by any means. Feet are covered in mud. Finding
Jordan's dry gin.
gin out here in the middle of nowhere.
I would try that, but I'm not.
Yeah, I would say just leave. Who knows where that came from. Gotta say, dudes, I've hit 14ers, plenty of jungle time in Costa Rica, backpacking, exploring. This is one of the raddest experiences, but definitely one of the hardest environments to cross on foot. Every step, you're just going deeper and deeper into this mud. Soaking wet. But it's worth it.
We do have a light bulb.
Check this out.
We do got light bulbs if we need them.
Always light out here, baby. Come on, dude. Look at this cypress tree that we just came across out here. Check this out.
Like 4 guys go around it.
Unreal, dude. I gotta get a photo of you by that shit. Unbelievable. Alright, just got in here. It's our first campsite. We're pretty much been hiking, I don't know, maybe 3 hours, maybe not even. but it's just brutal terrain, and we're gonna set up some hammocks kind of in this high ground here, and there's not a lot of it, and go fishing, see what we can make happen. Here in some creeks now, giving it a go, trying to fish. Trey just had a bump, we think, so we're kind of just walking and finding oyster bars like that. I don't know, trying to see if we can see something. Here we are at the end of the day, setting up camp here. We had a heck of a day running through some areas that really people haven't been in quite some time, at least on foot. Really crossing some areas that we've agreed we probably won't ever be crossing again. Fished a little bit too, got out and fished. Tide wasn't in our favor, so we kind of just worked some edges of some creeks and came up empty-handed, but we're gonna cook some steaks on this fire and hopefully get back at it tomorrow. Try and do 4 or 5 miles maybe if we can, which is a lot to cover in this type of terrain with packs, and I don't know, it's been insane. Super, super rad. Kicking off day 2. It was cold last night, super cold. I think the idea of bringing camera gear instead of a sleeping bag maybe wasn't the best move. I got up at like midnight and had to make a fire and literally just lay by the fire all night. Trey had a sleeping bag and he was even cold, so it is what it is out here, but now we got to go run through a bunch of cold water, get to our next spot, and hopefully be ready for whatever tonight's going to give us. But, man, who knows? What's our plan today, dude?
Walk about 6.5 miles through bullshit.
Exactly. That's why you only do a trip like this one time. Straight up midday, something like that, day 2. Stashed water out here in the woods and marked it on GPS, so we were able to find that. Now we gotta make our way kind of through all this crap. Trying to finish the day early, which is kind of intense. Alright dudes, well, we made it to the campsite for our second night and we absolutely demolished ourselves running through these woods. It's definitely the type of trip that you're going to be happy to see it be over, because walking through these woods without a trail is one of the most difficult things, you know, you could do in terms of trying to move your body across the physical plane. It's absolutely insane. Making some coffee, eating some food now, and trying to stretch out our hips for getting back into it again tomorrow. I just can't even express how ridiculous walking through that was today. So I didn't get a lot of footage of it. What I did get is what I got. So it's gonna have to be what it is, obviously. Alright dudes, third morning, we're already up and walking. Legs feel a little sore, no doubt. Hoping we can do about 7 miles and maybe get out of here tonight, but it's not going to be easy. Kind of ready just to walk all day long, I get. So again, I'm not filming a lot with the camera. It's just too much with this terrain to take everything in and out. So whatever, we'll see what happens. Alright dudes, just busted out of the woods onto sort of a logging road that we're going to take through these hammocks as far as we can, as long as it serves us in the right direction. But I gotta say, my groins feeling it, butt cheeks definitely feeling it. Honestly, this is probably the hardest physical thing I've ever done. Carrying a lot of water through here, because a lot of this is just salty and brackish. So carrying like 5 liters of water, which is, you know, a lot. And that's it, dudes.
So when you feel lost in the city lights, ain't got nowhere to turn your winding wheels, there's always the sunny side across the river. Take a ride, take a swim, my friend, and paddle your guitar across the river. You'll be fine. Go counting winners right down the line.
All right, dudes. Well, that's it.
Side.